Hello everyone, and welcome back to IELTS TalkCast. If you're preparing for the IELTS speaking test and want to sound more natural, confident, and fluent, then you're in the right place. In today's episode, we're going to practice IELTS Speaking Part 1, and our topic is scenery. Now, this is a very common topic in IELTS. You might be asked about views in your hometown, traveling and scenery, nature and landscapes. So in this video, you will hear a realistic mock speaking test between a host and a student. The answers will be around band 6.5 to 7 level, meaning natural vocabulary, clear ideas, slightly imperfect but realistic speaking. After that, we'll also look at useful vocabulary, common mistakes, and how you can improve your answers. All right, let's begin. Let's start with some questions about scenery. Does your hometown have beautiful scenery?
Yeah, I would say it does, to some extent. My hometown isn't very famous, but it has some really nice natural spots. For example, there are green fields and a small river nearby. Especially during the evening, the view becomes quite peaceful and relaxing.
Do you like to look at scenery when you travel?
Yes, definitely. When I travel, I really enjoy looking outside the window, especially if it's a long journey. I usually listen to music and just watch the scenery change. It actually helps me relax and enjoy the trip more.
What kind of scenery do you like the most?
I think I prefer natural scenery, like mountains, rivers, or beaches. In particular, I really like places with water because they feel calm and refreshing. It's a good way to reduce stress after a busy day.
Do you like taking photos of scenery?
Well, yes, I do, but not all the time. If I see something really beautiful, like a sunset or a landscape, I'll take a few pictures. But at the same time, I try to enjoy the moment instead of just focusing on my phone.
Is it important to have natural scenery in cities?
Yes, I think it's quite important. Nowadays, cities are becoming more crowded and full of buildings, so having parks or green areas can really help people relax. It also improves the environment and makes the city more livable.
What can you see from your window?
From my window, I can see a mix of buildings and some trees. It's not very impressive, but in the evening, the sky looks quite beautiful with the sunset colors. That's something I really enjoy.
Do you prefer city views or natural views?
Honestly, I prefer natural views. City views can be interesting, especially at night with all the lights, but natural scenery feels more peaceful and less stressful.
Have you ever seen a very beautiful place?
Yes, I remember visiting a village area a few years ago. There were green fields everywhere and the air was very fresh. It was a simple place, but I found it really beautiful and relaxing.
Why do people like to visit scenic places?
I think people visit scenic places to relax and escape from their busy lives. Also, beautiful scenery can make people feel happy and calm. It's a way to refresh both the mind and body.
Do you think scenery affects people's mood?
Yes, definitely. For example, if someone is surrounded by nature, they usually feel more relaxed. On the other hand, crowded and noisy places can sometimes make people feel stressed.
All right, let's talk about the performance. This is a band 6.5 to 7 level because answers are clear and understandable, ideas are developed with examples, vocabulary is natural but not too complex. Strengths: good use of phrases like to some extent, I really enjoy, I think it's quite important. Improvements: could use more linking words like however, in addition, slight repetition of simple structures. Here are some useful words. Peaceful means calm and quiet. Refreshing makes you feel relaxed. Scenic view, beautiful natural view. Crowded, full of people. Livable, comfortable to live in. All right, everyone, that's the end of today's episode of IELTS TalkCast. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. We post regular IELTS speaking practice videos to help you improve step by step. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.